Picture this, Dominic, a man of power and influence, looking down upon me with an air of disdain. His words echo through the room. And what do you expect me to do about it? The disbelief is palpable, the tension almost electric. His body language has shifted, and I can feel his rising anger like a storm brewing on the horizon. I muster all the courage I can find, my voice barely more than a whisper. I just thought, I hoped that if you had any sway there, you might be able to put in a good word for her. My cheeks burn with embarrassment, ashamed of my feeble attempt, yet uncertain of how else to approach such a sensitive matter. The last thing I want is to land Cora in deeper waters. Dominic's jaw clenches, a tick revealing his annoyance as he scrutinizes me. A voice in the back of my head screams at me to flee, but I stand my ground. His words cut through the silence, sharp and cold. From what I've heard, your friend made a very serious mistake, and the consequences have been more than appropriate. The best thing she can do now is take responsibility for her mistakes, not sending you to do her dirty work for her. The room falls quiet, the echo of his words still lingering. The tension has reached its peak and I am left standing there, my plea falling on deaf ears. Dominic's message is clear. Cora must face her actions alone. Fast forward a few days, and there's a noticeable shift in Cora's demeanor. She's accepted her fate, ready to face the consequences of her actions. She's no longer the scared girl who hid behind others. She's stronger, braver, ready to take on the world head-on. And Dominic? He's still the man of power and influence, but there's a glimmer of respect in his eyes now when he looks at Cora. It's as if he's seen a side of her he didn't know existed, a strength he didn't know she possessed. In the end, Cora's story is one of redemption, of accepting one's mistakes and facing the consequences head-on. And Dominic, he's just a catalyst pushing her towards growth and self-realization. As the dust settles and the storm passes, we're left with a sense of resolution, a conclusion to Dominic and Cora's situation, and perhaps, just perhaps, the beginning of a new chapter.